everyone. I hope you are doing well today. I'm really happy that the sun is out. We have this beautiful blue sky and clouds out there. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy and that you're just feeling some good joy. So we are going to start with a warm-up. Also, just to let you know, we've been learning more and more about this program that we're doing our live stream from. And one of the things that we've learned is once the music stops, I have to wait for 5 seconds. Then I say a word like, okay, and then I wait another 5 seconds, and then I'll talk again. So if it seems like there's moments of quiet or I'm not saying anything, we're just waiting for the program to catch up to itself with the audio, so that way you can hear everything at home. If you have any questions or comments, Miss Michael is at the computer and you can type that into the group chat and she can respond or let me know what you've just typed in there. All right, so let's get started for today. We are going to do a different warm-up. So in whatever space you have, our warm-up is going to be starting with 3 marches. We're going to have our hands on our waist, and we're going to do 3 marches and then a pause. So we go 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Then we're going to melt all the way to the floor, like a popsicle in the sun. And then we're going to stand up and repeat the whole thing. If you have space, you can march along a straight line. You can march in a circle. 1, 2, 3. If you don't have a lot of space, you can march on the spot. Here we go. This is going to be our warm-up today. Marches and melting down to the floor. So starting with your tallest dancer posture, we're going to have our feet together, our legs fully stretched, hands on your waist, making sure that your fingers are glued together, elbows forward, and standing as tall as you can be. Great. I'm going to press play for the music. I won't talk at all while the music is playing, so you can hear the music as best as possible. And like I said, we'll have a couple awkward pauses. If you need to wiggle around, do a little stretching, that's the time. Here we go, our warm-up. Yep. Okay.
Like this fault from the music.
Yeah. We are now going to work on our plie. As you all remember, plie means to bend. So we are going to start with our feet in first position and our arms in fifth en bas. Our arms are going to remain in fifth en bas the entire time. We have 4 demi-plies. 1 and stretch. 2 and stretch. 3 and stretch. 4 and stretch. Then we're going to rise up, do a little spin around ourselves up on our highest tiptoes and lower down. We are going to repeat those 4 demi-plies. 1 and stretch. 2, and stretch, 3, and stretch, 4, and stretch. The second time, we're not going to spin around, but we're going to do a tendu, place in second, and our arms are going to open to a demi-second. So it's nice and rounded still. We don't want our fingers to go flat, just the tip, tip, tip. 4 demi-pliés, rise up, we're going to spin around, 4 demi-pliés, tendu, back to first position. Once again, just remembering that our pliés require our tallest posture, and our knees go sideways over our pinky toe, making a nice diamond shape in first position, and a little house shape in second position. So we are standing with our feet in first position, our arms in fist en bas, and standing ready to go. Move the music closer to me so I don't have to travel so far.
And then it goes.
Okay.
And then it goes. Then it goes.
Our plie exercise.
The minecart course. And then I just have something else.
Bug her while she's dancing. Okay? You can tell her.
That's fine. Oh yeah. So you go over it.
Okay. Good work. The music, I had to start it over again because there was only enough in first position. Glad that you could follow along. Next, we're going to move on to our battement tendu, which, as you all remember, tendu means to stretch. Yes. So for this exercise, we are going to be using our right leg, and left leg. So we start with our feet in first position, and we prepare our arms to our waist. 6, 7, 8, and out and in. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to clap 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands on your waist. Other side. Here we go. And out and in. 4 times with very stretched legs. 4 claps. And hands back to your waist. We'll do this right foot, right foot, and left foot. When we're finished, we will finish with our feet in first position and our arms in our fist en bas. Remembering that our tendu, fully stretch 2 legs. Do not let your legs bend at all during this exercise. Imagine your kneecaps are popped off. Put them somewhere safe, in your pocket, on your head, on your shoulder, and we'll get back to them later. Here we go. Battement tendu to stretch. Okay. Good work. We are now going to move on to a new sway exercise. So for our sways, we've talked about how we start in second position. We do a plie and stretch, plie and stretch. Now we're going to add something to it. So for our sway, we're going to go plie and stretch, plie and stretch. Third time, now we're going to do a gallop and sway. So we do 3 sways followed by a gallop and sway. Let's try that again. So we would sway, 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 gallop and sway. Sway to the side, to the side, bend over and sway. So we will do that with the music now. When we gallop, our arms make a big circle up and over and end just like they do in our sways, with us looking up over our fingertips. All right, and it's ready. Okay. We're going to do that one more time, this time traveling to the other side. Our first side took all of our gallops this way to your right. Now we're going to do all of our gallops towards our left. So our first sway is going to start to your right. So same thing, now just traveling the opposite direction.
Good?
Okay.
Sweat.
We are now going to move on to grand battement. Grand battement meaning our big musical feet. So standing nice and tall with our feet in first position, we're going to prepare by 6 hands to our waist. We have our tendu lift, touch, and close. Repeat with the same foot. 3 times to the front, rise up, spin around, other side. Palm to lift, catch, and close. Make sure it's very quiet when you lift. We want to keep as quiet as possible. Rise up, spin around, finish. If there's more music, we'll do it all again. If the music finishes, we'll just stand nice and tall. Remembering two very important things for your combat mom. The first is that our legs stay nice and stretched. There is no bending of either leg. And number two is our upper body stays nice and tall. There is no bending of our upper body. Here we go. Feet in first position, arms in fifth om ba. Okay. Good work, everyone. We are now going to move on to some rises. So some things to think about when we're doing our rise is as if we put glue on the bottom of just the ball of our foot. Just our toes, just the bottom of our foot, and the only thing that lifts are our heels. Now when we go up, just our heels come up. But when we come down, we have to imagine that we're squeezing either like a doggy chew toy or a really squishy marshmallow or some fruit if we were making a smoothie. We don't want our heels to go splat on the floor. So when we rise up, we squeeze down, up, squeeze down with control. So for this exercise, we are going to do 4 rises, followed by 4 star jumps. So our feet are together in a shoebox. So you can make that shoebox really quickly. Our legs are nice and strong. Our arms start in fifth en bas. And for the preparation, our arms go through fifth en avant to our waist. We have our 4 rises. Up, down, up and down, 3 and 4. After that, we have 4 star jumps. Out and in, out and in, out and in, and out and in. Then we repeat that whole thing from the beginning. 4 rises, making sure that you lower with control, not causing anything to splat with your heels. Then our 4 star jumps, out and in, and out and in. Excellent. Okay, here we go. I'm going to press play with the music. Okay, grab a quick sip of water if you need. And then we're going to work on some gallops, some pony canters. Then we'll get into some spring points. Still lots to do. Time flies when you're doing ballet, I think. I'm not sure if that's an expression, but it is now. All right, give your legs a little wiggle. That is a lot of work, but really important. The next thing we're going to do are our gallops. So for our gallops, depending on the amount of space that you have, kind of like last week when we did our ballet runs and our steps, you can either do your gallops all along the diagonal or however much space you might have, or you can do it like I'm going to do, and I'm going to go in a circle. And I'm going to be doing several circles around myself. Your circles can be big, your circles can be small. It depends on how much space you have. We are going to be doing forward gallops. So you are going to start with your right foot in front and your hands on your waist. Remember, every time we gallop, our legs get in the air, like they're giving each other a high five, or kind of like they're playing a game of tag. So find where you're going to be for your gallop. If you have a lot of space, you can use it. If you don't have a lot of space, going around in a circle. And of course, if you get outside, you can practice all of these things outside too. Okay, for our gallops, here we go. Okay. Great work. I'm sure those gallops were awesome. The next thing we're going to do, similar thing, if you have a lot of space, use it. If you don't have a lot of space, you can join me in going around in a circle. We are going to do our pony canters. So I'm sure many of you know these. If you don't, the most important thing to remember is one leg follows the other. And the pattern goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So our pony canters are going to start. One leg comes up, and the other leg comes up, and then I land. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's almost like I'm trying to jump over a little fence, or maybe I'm jumping over something with my 2 legs. Remember, it's different from a skip. A skip is a step and a hop. A pony canter, my 2 feet follow each other. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You might feel like you're a galloping pony, or a reindeer, or a horse. I think zebras are also known to gallop. I'll have to check that one for sure. Okay, same thing. If you have space, you can do this along the diagonal. If you do not have space, you can do it in a circle. And if you have really, really tiny space, you can even do this on the spot. It doesn't have to travel. Cool, hey? I'm going to be doing it in a circle. You do whatever you have, space-wise. our gallop, pony canter, music. Here we go. Great job. So those pony canters are a lot of fun. Here's a little secret. If you want to jump even higher, point your toes and stretch your feet. It helps you to jump in the air even higher. So cool. The next thing that we're going to do are our spring points. So our spring point is like a toe tap to the front. That foot bounces up like it is on a small trampoline. So the foot does not go flat on the floor. It has a nice bounce to it. When we do our spring points, our other leg does a little jump, 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 and jump. Good. So we are going to do a little combination, an exercise for all of our spring points. We're going to start with 3 spring points on our right foot. So we'll prepare our arms through fists en avant to our waist. 3 spring points and then bring your feet together. 1, 2, 3, together. Now with your right foot. 1, 2, 3, together. Now we're going to switch feet 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, together. Then we will start the whole thing from the very top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, together. Make sure that toe is nice and bouncy. No weight on your toes, just a nice bounce. Okay, here we go with some music. Our spring points. So let's start with our feet in first position, our arms in fists en bas, and with your tallest dancer posture. Always important to keep a nice tall posture when dancing. Here we go for our spring points. Okay. Good work, everyone. We are now going to learn a little dance. So this dance is from the ballet Sleeping Beauty. And this dance is called Bluebird. As you can guess, it's about a bluebird, in fact. So we have to make sure that we have our wings to do this dance. So I will teach you some of the moves, and then we'll try it all together with music. If your parents want to show us your dance moves, They can record this dance and tag us on Facebook or Instagram, and we would love to see you dance. Okay, so we are going to start with our feet in first position. Arms in fifth en bas. And it's a bird, so we do have our bird. So we have one feather and two feathers and down. We're going to go up and show your feathers. Bring your foot to the front and close. Step to the side, push your feathers, bring your foot to the front and close. Let's try that again from the top. Arms in fifth en bas, one arm and two arms. Step and push. Leg to the front and close. Step and push. Leg to the front and close. Then we're going to bring our toe to our knee. Up and down, other foot, up and down, 3 times, up and down, feathers up, down. Then we repeat with the step and push. Step and push. Foot to the front and close. Step and push. Foot to the front and close. Up and down, up and down, up and down. 2 arms up and down. How are we doing? Let's do all of that from the very top. It's a bit longer of a dance, so we might not have time to get through all of it today, but we will learn what we can. Here we go. Feet in first position, arms in fifth en bas. We prepare one arm, other arm. Step and push. Foot to the front and close. Step and push. Foot to the front and close. Up, down, up, down, up, and down. 2 arms. Repeat. Step, push. Foot to the front and close. Step and push. Foot to the front and close. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 arms up and down. Great. Let's try that much with music. It's okay if you don't remember all the steps. You can follow me. Just remember, when the music is on, my voice is quiet. So as long as you're facing me, you'll be able to follow along. Let me get the music for us. And I will quickly run to my spot, because it starts right away. I could also sing it. Don't think that's probably a good idea. Here we go. I thought I pressed play. Very quiet. Yes, Miss Michael, thank you. Miss Michael's gonna help me. She's gonna help turn up the music. There's the boom bombs that we need. Okay. That's so weird. Here we go. hope you can hear the music a little bit. We put it on as loud as our sound system can go. If not, you can always type in Bluebird variation on YouTube and you can find the music that way. The dance I'm doing is a little different because it's meant for your level of dancers, but you can also watch how the professional dancers do this as well. We're going to add on a little bit more. So we just finished our last up and down, up and down, up and down, 2 arms float down. We are now going to run. If you do not have a lot of space, you can do a circle around yourself. We do our ballet runs in 2 circles around ourselves. Then we are going to jump out and in and out and in. Out and in and out and in. So we did our ballet runs. 2 circles around ourselves. 2 jumps out and in and out and in. From there, we are going to go up on our tiptoes, find a balance. Then we're going to come down to the floor, and we're going to make a bluebird pose. One arm is out, and the other arm is over by my ear. And that's the whole thing. Good job. Let's try that whole thing from the very top with music. I just see something. Okay, here we go. I don't hear anything because I forgot to press play. Well, we know that that song was just very quiet. It is not our stereo being too quiet. I really hope that your ears are okay. Miss Michael and I had to cover our ears. Good work today, everyone. We are going to end with our reverence or our bow. The music will be quieter for this one. Standing with our feet in first position and our arms in 5th en bas. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I hope that you have a great spring break. If you want to watch this video or last week's video again, we are putting them on our Masterworks Studio YouTube channel. You can just type in Masterworks Studio and you'll be able to find all of the videos so far. Hope you all are doing well, and I just pray that you are enjoying the sunshine and that you just really feel God's joy right now. See you later.
Thank you all for joining us. Hope you have a lovely day.